Hello, passionate Celtic FC fans. This is Celtic Central News, your exclusive source for Celtic updates. Before we kick off, we appreciate the incredible support. If you love Celtic, subscribe now, hit like, and let's build this community together. Now, on to the latest news. A warm welcome to new subscribers. Your support is crucial. Hail, hail, Dyson Maeda, the Japanese winger who has captured the hearts of Celtic supporters with his lightning pace and unpredictable dribbles, is reportedly on the verge of leaving the club, and the whispers surrounding his potential departure have sent tremors through the football community. Fans who have grown accustomed to his bursts down the left flank and his relentless work rate are now facing the unnerving prospect of seeing one of their most electrifying talents slip through their fingers. Insiders suggest that several clubs, both within Europe and beyond, have expressed serious interest, recognizing Maeda not just for his current contributions, but for his potential to become a transformative figure in attacking football. While the details remain shrouded in secrecy, murmurs hint that negotiations could be advancing rapidly and that the Japanese international might be tempted by the prospect of testing himself in a new league or under a manager whose tactical philosophy could unlock yet another dimension of his game. Within the corridors of Celtic Park, the atmosphere is reportedly tense, with staff and teammates alike speculating on what the future holds and how the club might respond if their star winger departs sooner than anyone anticipated. Social media has erupted with mixed reactions, some supporters expressing disbelief, others resigning themselves to the inevitability of a high-profile exit, and yet others attempting to dissect potential destinations, weighing the impact on both Maeda's career and Celtic's attacking dynamics. The uncertainty alone is enough to create a maelstrom of debate, with pundits and former players voicing conflicting theories on the motives behind this apparent shift, and whether it signals a personal desire for a fresh challenge, financial considerations, or tactical disagreements that have remained below the surface until now. The speculation surrounding Maeda's potential departure is further fueled by reports that scouts and intermediaries have been spotted at multiple Celtic matches, allegedly assessing not just Maeda's technical prowess, but also his adaptability and mentality in high-pressure situations. It is said that these observers are keen to determine whether the winger possesses the resilience required to succeed in leagues renowned for their intensity, physicality, and unforgiving pace, and whether he can maintain the composure necessary to deliver consistently against elite opponents. Conversations in certain football circles hint that the Japanese international's market value may have surged, drawing attention from clubs in need of a dynamic, modern winger capable of stretching defenses and contributing decisively in both goals and assists. This potential move, if it materializes, could carry strategic implications for Celtic, forcing them to reconsider their recruitment strategy and possibly accelerate plans to identify a replacement whose style of play complements the existing squad. At the same time, analysts speculate on the psychological impact of Maeda's uncertainty on his current teammates, suggesting that prolonged speculation may influence team cohesion and performance, while simultaneously motivating younger players to rise to the occasion and seize opportunities in a shifting squad hierarchy. The narrative unfolding is one of intrigue, ambition, and tension, as Celtic fans are left to navigate a complex blend of hope, fear, and excitement, imagining both the potential heartbreak of losing a fan favorite and the possibilities that could emerge from a high-profile transfer. For now, every gesture, every interview, Every training session is being scrutinized as insiders and enthusiasts alike attempt to decode the signals emanating from the Japanese star and the club's hierarchy, generating a story that reads more like a thriller than a simple transfer update. The conversation around Daisen Maeda's future has also ignited debates regarding the broader philosophy of player development and retention at Celtic, with some observers questioning whether the club can realistically hold on to talents of his caliber amid a hyper-competitive European market. There is a sense that the winger's emergence coincides with an era in which clubs increasingly prioritize immediate performance and marketability over long-term stability, raising questions about the strategic balance between nurturing homegrown or loyal talents and succumbing to the allure of lucrative offers from wealthier teams. Among fans, speculation has taken on almost mythical proportions, with theories ranging from secret clauses in Maeda's contract to behind-the-scenes tensions with coaching staff, all of which are difficult to verify yet contribute to the growing narrative of an impending departure. Industry insiders point to the subtle signs that often precede major transfers: changed training routines, unexpected absences, or cryptic social media activity interpreted by observers as potential indicators that Maeda may already be preparing mentally and physically for a new chapter. Discussions extend beyond Celtic Park itself, spilling over into pundit panels and fan forums, where debates oscillate between hope for retention and the grim reality that retaining the winger may be beyond the club's financial or competitive reach. Meanwhile, the prospect of other teams capitalizing on this situation fuels further speculation as analysts contemplate the tactical reshaping that could occur should a top European side succeed in securing Maeda's signature, potentially altering the balance of power in various leagues and redefining strategic approaches to wing play. This unfolding drama blends elements of personal ambition, club strategy, and market forces, rendering the story as much about football economics and psychology as about the skill set of a single player, while maintaining a sense of suspense that keeps supporters glued to every new rumor. Rumors suggest that Maeda's potential exit might not solely be motivated by financial incentives or career progression, but also by a desire to immerse himself in a league that aligns with his style and pace, offering fresh challenges and the opportunity to test his mettle against a diverse array of defensive systems. Sources close to the matter indicate that the winger's agents have been in discreet discussions with multiple clubs, exploring possibilities that range from the tactical sophistication of top European leagues to projects where his unique skill set could be maximized, granting him the freedom to influence matches in ways that might be constrained at Celtic. There is speculation that the timing of these conversations is crucial, coinciding with broader squad evaluation, and that a swift decision could ensure Maeda transitions smoothly without disrupting the team's rhythm. Enthusiasts and analysts alike have taken to dissecting subtle signals in interviews, training footage, and matchday lineups, attempting to uncover the hidden narrative behind what appears to be an otherwise normal season. Such rumor-fueled speculation, while unconfirmed, is enough to dominate media coverage, with headlines oscillating between alarmist declarations and cautious optimism, reflecting the intensity of interest in Maeda's trajectory. As whispers persist, it becomes increasingly clear that this is more than a mere transfer story. It is a case study in the psychology of football, the complex interplay of talent retention, career ambition, and market dynamics, all converging around one player whose impact has transcended statistics and touched the emotional fabric of a passionate fan base. Within this context, Every development is scrutinized, every hint magnified, and every possible outcome debated, creating an atmosphere that blends excitement, anxiety, and anticipation in equal measure. The speculation surrounding Dyson Maeda has also rekindled discussions about the club's strategy in handling foreign talents and the integration of players from non-European footballing systems, especially when they achieve a high level of performance and visibility. Experts suggest that Celtic may now face a critical decision point, whether to double down on investment to retain such players or to capitalize on market interest while balancing long-term squad development. There are hints that senior figures within the club are acutely aware of the financial and sporting stakes, weighing the risks of losing a top performer against the potential windfall from a transfer, a calculation that could have lasting implications for future recruitment policy. Fans, meanwhile, have taken to digital platforms to voice a mixture of frustration, curiosity, and hope, dissecting tactical setups, past performances, and hypothetical destinations, creating a digital mosaic of opinions that amplifies the tension around Maeda's status. Meanwhile, football analysts note that such a scenario is emblematic of a broader trend where clubs must navigate a delicate equilibrium between nurturing talent and responding to market forces, especially in an era where player mobility is faster and more fluid than ever before. The uncertainty around Maeda, thus, is not merely a local concern, but a reflection of the structural pressures faced by modern clubs operating in competitive European and global markets. In essence, this unfolding situation offers a rich tapestry of speculation, theory, and anticipation, leaving supporters, insiders, and commentators alike eagerly awaiting the next signal in a story that seems far from reaching its conclusion. Before we proceed, subscribe to our channel and enable notifications to receive all exclusive news about Celtic FC. Don't miss any details about your favorite team. It's extremely important for Celtic FC fans. Inside sources hint that conversations behind closed doors have intensified, with Maeda reportedly weighing not just the competitive aspect of potential moves, but also personal and cultural factors, such as adaptation to new environments, language, and lifestyle changes, which could influence his ultimate decision. Rumors abound that the player's mindset is evolving, perhaps shifting from a focus on consolidation at Celtic to a broader ambition that encompasses international recognition, club prestige, and personal growth. The potential ripple effects of his departure are manifold, impacting squad dynamics, fan sentiment, and even sponsorship considerations. As one of Celtic's most marketable figures contemplates a change that could redefine both his career and the club's immediate trajectory, pundits speculate that if negotiations gain momentum, the transfer window could become a dramatic theater with competing interests vying for his signature, creating a scenario where speculation itself feeds into the pressure, accelerating decisions and shaping perceptions before anything is formally announced. In parallel, tactical analysts debate how the team might adjust, whether through a direct replacement, a tactical reshuffle, or greater reliance on other emerging talents, each scenario offering a different lens through which to interpret the significance of Maeda's potential exit. The interplay between market mechanics, individual ambition, and club strategy renders this story highly dynamic, with each new rumor adding layers of complexity to a situation already rife with uncertainty. What is increasingly apparent is that Maeda's situation is emblematic of modern football's delicate balance between talent retention, personal ambition, and the mercurial nature of transfer speculation. As speculation continues to swirl, fans and media alike are left navigating a landscape of conjecture, half-confirmed reports, and subtle signals, with each new piece of information scrutinized for hidden meaning. There is an unmistakable sense that this narrative will continue to dominate discussions well beyond the immediate rumors, influencing perceptions of Celtic squad management, the appeal of Scottish football to international stars, and the broader patterns of talent migration across Europe. In this environment, every comment, gesture, or report becomes fodder for analysis as supporters attempt to predict the next chapter in Maeda's journey while simultaneously contemplating the implications for the club that has nurtured his rise. The drama is compounded by the media's role in amplifying speculation, with each outlet offering its own interpretation, creating a layered discourse that merges fact, inference, and imagination into a compelling story of uncertainty and anticipation. Meanwhile, the player himself remains an enigmatic figure, his thoughts and intentions largely inaccessible yet central to the unfolding narrative, a reminder of how individual choices can reverberate through entire sporting ecosystems. Ultimately, the story of Daizen Maeda's potential departure is not just about a transfer, it is about the intricate web of emotion, expectation, and strategy that defines modern football. A saga that engages supporters, analysts, and insiders alike in a high-stakes game of speculation and interpretation with no definitive conclusion in sight, leaving everyone on tenterhooks as they await the next twist in a drama that promises to be as enthralling as it is uncertain. Rumors continue to pour in, hinting at further surprises and potential ripple effects from what could be the most sensational signing in recent Scottish football memory. Some speculate that the move might trigger additional shifts in the transfer market, with clubs reconsidering their strategies and players reassessing their loyalty and ambitions. Others suggest that Raskin's arrival could become a psychological tool in the old firm rivalry, influencing not only Celtic and Rangers, but the perception of Scottish football internationally. Pundits debate endlessly about tactical changes, team dynamics, and the possible emotional reactions of fans, while memes and social media commentary amplify the intensity of speculation. Every day seems to bring a new twist, a new inside source, or a new interpretation of events, keeping the story alive and escalating the tension. In this climate of uncertainty, the narrative thrives on imagination, anticipation, and the audacity of a signing that challenges conventions and expectations. Nicholas Raskin at Celtic remains the talk of the nation, a symbol of intrigue, controversy, and the drama that makes Scottish football so compelling, leaving every fan, pundit, and casual observer on edge, waiting to see how the story will ultimately unfold. Hello, fan! Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, as it means a lot to Celtic FC. Also, share your opinion about the news in the comments below. See you in the next video.